Good afternoon, folks. Don Tyson, Blake Perryman, coming to you from Dover, Oklahoma, Dover High School. Winners bracket of the Area 2 Regional subsite here in Dover. Got two dandies for you tonight. Dover Lady Longhorns taking on the Paden Lady Pirates. Should be an outstanding ball game. Both these teams ranked in the top 20. Blake, Dover comes in ranked number 19. Paden comes in ranked number 12. So ought to be a pretty good challenge.
The records are pretty similar too, I believe. Dover has 2 more wins, but Dover 19-7, Paden 17-7, and it's always a treat whenever you get 2 ranked teams in the area.
Yeah,
or not area, regionals.
Yeah, especially in the opening round.
Opening round of regionals.
That's right. I'm not sure the coaches are real happy about that, probably, but nevertheless, it's good for the fans.
That's right.
Tell you what, we really enjoyed our stay here in Dover. We were here last weekend, Friday and Saturday, and we came back today. And the folks here have really been nice to us. Mr. Principal, Mr. Carnes, has really been hospitable to us, and we appreciate him. The ladies at the scoring table been very nice to us, showing us a lot of hospitality, and we appreciate being able to be here to broadcast the Dover Longhorns in the playoffs. Dover boys won earlier today as they defeated Oaks Warriors 83-63. In a game, I think that we commented during the game, it was a 20-point victory, but it seemed a lot closer than that final score indicated. Late in the third, early in the fourth, Oaks went on a run and took a 3 or 4 point lead. And Dover roared back and cruised to victory in the last 2 or 3 minutes of that contest. So great win for the Longhorns today, which means they will play tomorrow afternoon at Coyle. Game will tip off at about 3 o'clock. And we don't know the opponent yet. I think they'll be playing
the loser of Lomega and Coyle.
There you go. So don't know who that'll be, but could be playing Coyle on their home court tomorrow night. Possibly. We're about set to go. We're going to pause momentarily for our national anthem. And your national anthem, playoff basketball in Oklahoma. Small town basketball, nothing like it. Paden Lady Pirates be the visiting team on the scoreboard today. As Blake mentioned, they have a record of 17 wins and 7 losses. They are ranked number 12 in Class B. They played in the district finals last Saturday night and defeated Oaks 46-33. We're about set to start the starting lineup, or introduce the starting lineup. The senior number 0, Aaliyah Holiday. Senior number 5, Lucy Cannon. Freshman number 15, Catherine Ullman. Senior number 24, Kerrigan Voss. And a junior number 42, Cheyenne Guns. The Lady Pirates are coached by Mr. Curtis Lee, assisted by Jack Lee and Dwayne Davis. Paden Lady Pirates in their road black uniforms with white numerals trimmed in orange. And now for the Dover Lady Longhorns, be the home team on the scoreboard. Sophomore number 10, Carly Harveston, who had 11 points in the district final last week. Freshman number 11, Riley Buck. Senior number 13, Camry McNulty. Sophomore number 20, Caitlin Harveston, who had 16 last Saturday evening in the regional finals. And a freshman number 23, Joy Caldwell, who had 16 points, most of those down the stretch in overtime last week. The Lady Longhorns are coached by Mr. Brett Pitts, assisted by Brian Randall. They come into the game with a record of 19 wins, 7 losses, ranked number 19. And they defeated Fort Cobb-Broxton last Saturday in the district final, 55-46 in overtime.
Don, the
yes, sir.
Winner of this game will play next Monday at Coyle at 6:30. The loser will play Agra at 6:30 tomorrow night.
All right.
Coyle.
Lady Longhorns going left to right as we start the game in their home white uniforms. Red numerals, and we're set to go. Harveston jumping center against Cheyenne Guns. Everyone kind of jockeying for position here. Officials waiting for everyone to get set. And we're ready to go. And the ball is tapped and controlled by the Lady Longhorns. Caitlin Harveston quickly into the front court to Buck. Paden comes out in a, looks like sort of a 2-3 zone. See how Dover can handle that. They're pretty good outside shooters. McNulty over to Caldwell. To Caitlin Harveston. Dribbles along the baseline. A little 6-foot runner's good. Great start with the Longhorns as Harveston knocks in a 2 along the baseline. Now pressure in the backcourt. Quickly down the court is number 42, Guns. Pass it down low, shot no good. Turn around, put back, no good by Voss. Loose on the floor and out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Lady Pirates. Pretty good defense that time by Dover. But the Pirates missed a couple of point blankers. And the ball that goes through the hands of Voss and out of bounds. Turnover early here to the Lady Longhorns. Quickly up ahead to Camry McNulty. In the corner to Caldwell. Tries to go along the baseline against Voss. Harveston in the paint, no good. Caldwell tracks down a loose ball and is tapped away by Paden. Paden keeps their defense is really spread out, Blake. Their zone is, they have those 3 pretty tall players along the back line, really imposing front line for Paden. So they kind of let you to catch the ball in the paint, it appears, and then they probably try to block your shot if you get in there. There's three girls about 5'10". Little floater along the baseline won't go, and Guns with the rebound. Quickly into the front court is Lucy Cannon. Ball nearly taken away, and we're going to have a over and back. Great defense by Caitlin Harveston as she was out harassing the Paden guards. And another turnover by Paden. Just underway here, opening period. Dover on top 2-0. Out front, Caitlin Harveston, left side to McNulty. Guns out on her. Pass down low. Harveston underneath the basket, kicks it out. 3-pointer on the way by Caitlin. It's high off the back iron and hits the support beam across the top of the backboard, and that'll be a turnover to Paden. Good open look that time by Harveston. If she keeps getting those looks, gotta like Dover's chances. Looks like it's probably going to be pretty hard to score underneath the basket with these post players, front line players Paden has, the size they have. Good pressure by Dover. Out front, Holiday gets it down to Voss. Turnaround shot in front of the basket, rolls off the rim. Good rebound by Buck. Longhorns set to push the action here. Buck into the front court, along the baseline. Harveston down to Buck on the low block. They shut her off, and the pass is knocked away by Guns. Probably not where you want her to catch the ball there on that low block.
How about that size mismatch there?
Yeah, at least 6 inches. Right wing three, no good. Good box out by McNulty, and it'll go out of bounds. And it'll go over to Dover. Yeah, I don't think you really want Riley, as good a player as she is, posting up against Voss, who is, I'm going to say, at least 6 inches taller. And to her credit, Buck knew it right away. She didn't try to shoot over. Caldwell, she charges into the lane, and there's going to be a jump ball. And it will be turned over to Paden. You know, it appears early here, Blake. Referee's going to allow some contact.
They will. Certainly different from the boys' game we had earlier today.
Yes. Yeah, very much so.
I think there was a combined almost 40. About 36 fouls combined.
Yeah. That means a lot of free throws were shot today. Dover in a good man-to-man defense here. They're glued to their girl. Get it down to Voss. Turnaround shot in front of the basket, and we're tied 2-2. It looks like Voss, when she catches it right there, it's pretty hard to stop. And there's Harveston splitting the defenders. That was Carly, and she's going to pick up a foul on number 24, Kerrigan Voss, and that'll be her first personal, first foul of the game. And shooting two will be Carly Harveston for the Lady Longhorns. First free throw's good. As I recall, they shot free throws pretty well last weekend in the district finals. Second free throw, no good. I guess I jinxed them right off the bat. Sorry about that.
Better hope they forgive you for that one.
I know.
Won't let you live that one down.
They dump it into Guns, dribbling along the baseline against Caldwell. And Caldwell fouled her, they say, as she was going by. That's Joy's first personal. Thought maybe she might have stepped on the baseline there, but.
Well, she was close.
Mm-hmm. Dover on top 3-2. 4:42 to play here in the opening period. Winners bracket action of the regional tournament. There's a shot, no good. Putback is no good. Voss there for the rebound, and putback is good. Kerrigan Voss. That's 2 baskets for her, and Paden on top 4-3. And Harveston drives through the middle of the paint, picks up a foul. And the foul is going to be charged to number 3, who checked in a moment ago. That's Timber Nutt for the Lady Pirates. And Dover set to inbound. They kind of play like there's a three-pointer baseline, no good. Caldwell jumps in there in front of her Guns and ties her up. Great hustle there by Joy Caldwell. The quickness paid off there. It'll stay with Paden, however, on the alternating possession. So far, Dover's kind of played a little bit like Parsley did today for Oaks. Drive in the paint, pick up some fouls. They try to get it in to Caldwell, and Paden did a good job of poking away, and then Caldwell picks up her second personal. That's 2 on Joy. And so she's going to take a seat. She's going to be replaced by number 14, Carly McNulty. We have two sets of twins on this team. The McNulty sisters and the Harveston sisters. And there's a running shot by Lucy Cannon. And basically it looked like that was just intended to pick up a foul there, Blake. But she's a tall young lady. I'm going to guess close to 6 foot tall. Foul was charged to Carly McNulty. And Lucy Cannon shooting 2. She misses the first. And she'll have one more. 1 out of 2 at the line. And Paden on top 5-3. Carly McNulty over to Harveston. McNulty has it. Guns on her. Paden getting pretty aggressive on their defense. These guards really come out and harass you, and every once in a while, Guns will come out there as well. They've got some rim protectors under there, so they can afford to do that. And that ball stripped away briefly by Nutt, but the Lady Longhorns retrieve it. Buck in the corner to McNulty. Little 14-foot jumper won't go. Rebound tracked down by Lucy Cannon, and here come the Lady Pirates. Pretty hard to get an open look against this defense so far, Blake.
Yeah.
Boss along the baseline, picks up her dribble, dumps it down to Guns. Shot no good. And a rebound controlled by Carly McNulty. Great defense that time by Dover to not foul and defend the shot. Harveston right side to McNulty. It's poked away. Loose on the sideline, and it's out of bounds. Off of Paden, they say. Big crowd on hand. I was kind of a late arriving crowd, but looking across the way, the home side's getting fuller by the minute. Harveston in the corner, they call it travel. I almost said she stepped into a three-pointer, and certainly she did step into it.
She definitely stepped into it.
Yeah. Turnover to Paden. Full court pressure in the backcourt. Buck all over Timber. Nutt gets it over to Cannon now. Just now crossing the timeline. To get it to Guns. Free throw line. Left-handed shots no good. Good rebound there by Carly. Now Caitlin. Long pass up ahead to McNulty. Down in the corner to Buck. Goes around the defender, and she's going to be bumped and fouled by Kerrigan Voss. And that'll be her second personal already. And third team foul on Paden. Out front, Harveston. Straightaway three on the way. Good. Caitlin Harveston. I told you a while ago that's a good place they like to shoot from. Puts the Lady Longhorns on top. Here comes Timber Nutt over to Guns. Shot good. Cheyenne Guns hustling down to field the lane. Catches the pass. Puts Paden back on top, 7-6. Harveston holding out front. Over to Carly McNulty. This zone's really causing some problems. McNulty, left wing three on the way, no good. Buck fighting for the rebound, and it's loose on the floor, and we're going to have a foul charge to.
I think it's going to be a double foul.
A double foul, you're right, Blake. You don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
Going to be on Timber Nutt and Riley Buck. And they're going to call a jump ball. They were both jostling pretty good. I don't really disagree with the call. I think they were both wrestling for it pretty good.
Yeah.
If you would have given it to one and not the other.
Oh, man.
There might have been
lit up.
Somebody, half of them wouldn't have been happy, I can tell you. Now, as it is, none of them's happy.
and the only reason that's a jump ball is because nobody had possession of it. They were both fighting for it, so you just got to call a jump ball because what are you going to do?
Yep.
What else are you going to do in that situation?
Yeah, exactly. So they used the wisdom of Solomon there, I think. Paden on top, 7-6. Quickly up to Guns. Into the front court. In the middle of the lane, and she's going to be hacked and fouled.
Unfortunately, this isn't the NBA, so continuation doesn't count there.
Foul is on number 20, and that's Caitlin's first foul.
Well, we're slowly getting more fouls now.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of fouls called here already. 5 on Dover, 4 on Paden. So you're going to have to shoot some free throws today, I think, to be effective. Try to get the ball away from Harveston. Gets it temporarily, but Nutt not a double dribble. Yes, he did. Looked like she got both hands on it there. Good eyes by the official. Another turnover. Dover with a chance to take the lead. 1:31 to play. Opening period. And there's an errant pass. It's caught by Holiday. All the way down, layup's good. Aaliyah Holiday Caught the inbounds pass, and it puts Paden on top 9-6. Buck drives along the baseline, and that's where she stepped, right on the baseline. She tried to go around Lucy Cannon. That didn't work. Not really a lot of space you get once you get in there. That they're so tall. I don't know what you're going to do when you get in there. There's a turnover. Harveston into the front court quickly. All the way to the rim. Left-handed layup is good and a foul. Caitlin Harveston. Good steal and took it to the rim. Hooping the harm. Foul is charged to Lucy Cannon. That's her first. And Harveston, who has 7 already, will be at the line. Checking in for Paden will be Morgan Fite, senior, replacing Kerrigan Voss for the Lady Pirates. Free throw's good by Harveston. Tied at 9. Full court pressure. Timbernut. Cannon. Over to Holiday. In the corner to Guns. They lob it down to Holiday. Backside help. Couldn't get there though. Put back is good. And Morgan Fite, who just checked in. Quickly comes Harveston. To McNulty. Way out away from the basket to Harveston. Right wing 3 on the way. Good. Carly Harveston with her first tray. And the Lady Longhorns on top 12-11, and she's out of bounds. Turnover. Cannon didn't get inbounded soon enough, and they passed her the ball, and that's a turnover to Dover with 33 seconds to play opening period. Harveston set the inbound along the baseline. Out front is Buck. Right wing 3 on the way. No good this time. And Morgan Fite there for the rebound. 23 seconds to play. Lob pass is intercepted. Here comes Harveston. Both Harveston sisters. Layup no good. Ball is tapped out and out of bounds, and it will stay with Dover. Had a good opportunity there, Blake, to
They did.
get the layup. Good defense there by Paden not to allow it. 14 seconds to play. Farley trying to inbound. To Buck. 10 seconds. In the corner to McNulty. Back out front to her sister. Cross-court pass to Harveston. Left-handed shot, no good. Rebound controlled by Fite, and that will do it. After 1 quarter of play, the Dover Lady Longhorns 12, the Paden Lady Pirates 11. You're listening to the Dover Longhorn Basketball Network.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Talk about a win-win.
Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Team up with Pioneer iVideo and start streaming the most popular TV shows and movies from your favorite devices today. Download the iVideo app and start watching anywhere in your home using Pioneer Internet. Each package includes free high-definition and cloud DVR features like Video on Demand, Restart TV, and Replay TV, just in case you forget to record a program. Visit gopioneer.com for more details and compatible devices. Some restrictions apply.
What's the shooting percentages there in the first period, Blake?
Dover was 4 for 12 from the field, so 33% there. Also 33% from 3, 2 for 6. Paden 5 for 14 from the field, 36%, 0 for 1 from behind the arc.
All right, thank you very much. Thanks for joining us, folks. Glad you're along with us today. It'll be Dover's basketball, leading 12-11. Good back and forth first quarter here. Trying to advance to the championship game of the regional, which will be played Monday night in Coyle, Oklahoma. If you win this game, you're guaranteed a trip to the area tournament next week as well. Bounce pass to McNulty. Trying to get it to Camry along the baseline, and it went out of bounds, so it's turned over back to Paden. That's Lucy Cannon, quickly into the front court. Lost the ball. It's going to have a tie-up, and I think it's going to stay with Paden on the alternating possession. looks like Caitlin might have got kind of poked in the eye there a little bit. Cannon to inbound. There's Guns. Left-handed shot's too strong. Boy, Voss went right over the back, laid it in. Wow, Kerrigan Voss, that's 6 points. I don't know how you can just let them go over the top of you. Looked like they had her boxed out pretty good. Paden back on top, 13-12. There's Riley Buck. Left wing three, good! Oh, it's a 2, they say. Foot was on the line, nevertheless. It's a long basket from Riley Buck. Dover back on top. 2. Yeah, they gave her a 2, I think.
No, I think they
did. They give her a 3?
Sub.
What's that?
Number 2.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. There's a shot by Voss, is good. That's 8 for Kerrigan. She's having a... Yes, I'm sorry, that wasn't Buck a while ago. You're right, that was number 2. That's Ashley Gomez. Need to give her credit. Guns now with it into the front court. Her and Buck kind of look similar. There's a drive and a blocked out of bounds by Caitlin Harveston. And it'll stay with Paden. Checking back in is Buck, replacing Camry McNulty. And Cannon set the inbound. Quickly into Guns, and she's going to be fouled by Carly Harveston. And let's see, that'll be the 6th team foul on Dover, and the second personal. I say it was on 14, Carly McNulty, not Harveston. McNulty with 2 now. And Cheyenne Guns shooting 2. And she makes the first. That's 3 for Cheyenne. And it's a 2-point lead for the Lady Pirates. And Cheyenne's second free throw. Good rotation. Misses this one. And there's going to be a travel on Kerrigan Voss. Seems to be injured. She kind of looked like her knee kind of buckled. And she's going to walk it off. Looks okay. She'll jog to the other end. Looks like she kind of, I don't know, twisted her ankle or knee and lost her footing. And looks like she's okay. It's a turnover, nevertheless, to Dover. Right side, Gomez. Down in the corner they go to Harveston. And they try to go down low to Carly Harveston along the baseline. Well, I tell you, they're trying to force that along the baseline, Blake, and I don't think it's worked yet. It's getting heavy traffic down there. There's just too many tall girls down there to do much good down there. They swing it around the perimeter. That's Buck with it. McNulty. As Paden kind of extending this zone. Those 2 guards really pressure you out front. Buck's 3-pointer, no good. And Cannon there for the rebound. 1 and done for the Lady Longhorns. And there's a near steal by Farley. Cannon gets it back. 3-pointer on the way, left wing, no good. Quickly. Well, they were headed up the floor quickly, and Kerrigan Voss fouled her. And that'll be the 3rd personal foul on Voss, so that's potentially a big call there. And she's going to be replaced by number 42. Cheyenne Guns back in. Voss, leading scorer for the Pirates, sets down with those 3 fouls. Long 3-pointer, no good. Guns there with the rebound. Checking in a moment ago for Dover's number 32, Dorelli Basso. And the ball is knocked out of bounds by Caitlin. And Paden set the inbound. They lob it into Guns. Trying to go against the Basso, can't do it. Lobs it down low to Cannon, and she's going to be tied up there. Great defense by Caitlin. Well, she got her hand on the ball, tied him up. And it will be turned over to Dover. Good defense that time. Both teams have 16 fouls, so the next foul They will be in the bonus. There's Harveston cutting to the basket, lost possession, and then she tried to get it outside and kind of threw it in between two girls and went out of bounds. Guns quickly into the front court, going against the base-o. There's Cannon cutting to the hoop. Her shot's blocked by Harveston. Great work that time by Carly. You know, Carly and Caitlin, they match up pretty well with these taller Lady Pirates. There's a three-pointer partially deflected by Guns, taken out of the air by Cannon. We got a Cannon and a Guns on their team. Her shot's no good. Foul out front on number 10. That's Carly Harveston. And it's interesting to me as I think about it. The Pirates have a player, the last name of Cannon, and one of them is a Guns. So appropriate for the Pirates, right?
And they have a case, too.
There you go. At the free throw line is Lucy Cannon. And her free throw spins off the back iron, no good.
How about a Hunt, too, Don?
There you go. There's down the middle of the lane is Caitlin Harveston, and she took one too many steps down the middle of the lane. Kind of one of those situations where you don't know whether you should take a dribble or not. She chose not to, and it's a turnover. Quickly into the front court is Timber Nutt. Over to Guns. Shot off the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. Putback's no good, and she's going to be fouled from behind. I think by number 20. And that would be Caitlin Harveston. Second personal. Foul starting to mount up, Blake, here in the half. And Cheyenne Guns, who is 1 for 1 at the line so far, will have 2 shots. Chance to build on a 2-point lead. And she calmly swishes a first. Harveston will check out. She's going to be replaced by Camry McNulty. And Cheyenne's second free throw on the way, and it is no good. Rebound Gomez. Over to Carly, now into the front court. Buck in the corner. Guns takes it away. Quickly up ahead to Catherine Ullman. Her little right-handed half hook shot's no good. It goes out of bounds off of Paden. And we're going to have a timeout taken by the Paden Lady Pirates. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll be back after this short.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people.
I'll see if I can look at half.
It'll be Dover's basketball. They led at 12-11 after the first period. They've only managed 2 points here in the second period, halfway through. Been outscored 6-2. Bounce pass in is knocked away. They try to get it into the base-o, and they double-teamed her. There's a drive by Cannon, layup good. Lucy Cannon. It's a 5-point lead for the Lady Pirates. Starting to kind of force their way here a little bit. Defensively, there's another steal. Catherine Ullman, guarded by Harveston. Great defense. I believe it's a travel probably. They're going to call it jump ball. Looked like she might have walked before that.
Yeah.
Good hustle that time by Carly. It looked like Ullman was going to have a pretty easy layup. Checking back in will be Caldwell and Caitlin Harveston. Paden inbounding in heavy traffic, and we're going to have a travel call this time on Ullman. Good defense by the Lady Longhorns.
Well, that was a tough pass to make.
Oh, yeah, he's right
into the middle of everyone.
Yeah, heavy traffic. Caldwell back in the game with those 2 fouls. Bounce pass down low to Caitlin Harveston. She lays it in for 2. Good feed from Caldwell, and it's back to a 3-point.
Game changes a little bit whenever they're in.
Yeah. You're right.
I believe, weren't they the leading scorers
Yes, they were. The other
last
night.
Saturday?
Yes, sir. Yeah, Caldwell had 16. A lot of them came in overtime. Harveston drives all the way down, bumps it off the glass for 2. That was Carly, wasn't it, number 10?
Yep, that's correct.
That's 6 for her, and it's a 1-point ball game. Just when it looked like Paden was going to try to exert herself, build a lead a little bit, the Lady Longhorns have come roaring back. Scored 5 straight. Checking in for Paden is number 21, Morgan Fight. Left side, McNulty in the corner to Caldwell. Gets it to Abeso. Double teamed, and they poke it out of bounds. Well, you get the ball along the baseline and hold on to it. It's they're going to attack.
Tough spot.
Oh, yeah. Farley set the inbound. Way out front to Abeso. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Good rebound by Caldwell. Good hustle. Back to Abeso. Steps into a 3-pointer straight away. No good this time again. Caldwell hustling back. There's a travel on Timber Nutt. She was trying to wrestle it away from Caldwell. Pulled a little too hard there. And looked like it made a little pirouette like the Olympics I've been watching on ice skating. Actually, I don't watch ice skating, but it's on a lot. Abeso checks out, replaced by Carly McNulty.
You probably watch curling.
I love curling. It's a great sport. Got a little slow, but it's pretty fun. Caldwell along the baseline. Lobs it into Harveston, and Guns takes it away. Kind of got in no man's land down there and turned it over. Paden on top by 1. Guns lets it go through her hands. Caldwell takes it away. Up ahead to Carly McNulty. Cutting to the basket is Harveston. She lays it in for 2. Caitlin Harveston puts the Lady Longhorns on top, and there's a turnover. Quickly the other way is Carly. Now to Caitlin. 3-pointers blocked by Timber Nutt. She didn't know she was over there and swapped it out of her hands. She was wide open, too, till Nutt arrived. There's Guns cutting to the hoop. Spin move off the glass and good. Cheyenne Guns puts Paden back on top, 21-20. Farley has it poked away by Timber Nutt, but it'll stay with Dover. And checking in will be number 15, Catherine Ullman, replacing Guns. And Carly McNulty into the front court. There's Harveston over to Caldwell in the lane. Through the defenders, layup good. Joy Caldwell with her first basket, and it puts Dover on top. She did that a lot the other night in the finals, overtime and district finals. There's a drive by Cannon, knocked away. Here comes Harveston. Quickly into the front court, underneath the basket. McNulty shot off the glass, no good. And Cannon there for the rebound. And they say the foul is going to be charged to Tina Cannon. Or Lucy Cannon, I should say. I thought she had the rebound, but apparently she went over the back of someone. And that will be her second personal. And Dover now will be in the bonus. And shooting 1 and 1 will be Camry McNulty. Yet to score tonight, and she makes the first. 2-point lead for Dover. With 59 seconds to play in the half. Second free throw is also good. 3-point lead for Dover. I think that probably may be their largest since early in the contest. Bowman into the front court to Holiday. Right side of the paint. 44 seconds to play. Excuse me. 34 seconds to play. Holiday dribbling out front. Paden being pretty patient here. Out front to Ullman. Now right side. They go back to Ullman. Caldwell taps it away. Long pass up ahead to Carly. She tracks it down over to Caitlin. Gathers herself. Basket good. Caitlin Harveston. 5-point lead for the Lady Longhorns with 10 seconds to play. Holiday now with it. I don't think they realize it was only 5 seconds. Good defense by the Lady Longhorns. Holiday in the corner. Ullman's three-pointer, no good at the buzzer. Your halftime score. Dover, Lady Longhorns with a nice comeback there in the last minute or two of the second period to take a 5-point lead, 26-21 into the halftime locker room. We'll turn it over to Blake Perryman for the halftime report. Blake?
Well, it's kind of surprising to me. You know, a lot of teams nowadays sort of live by the three.
Mm-hmm.
Paden does not live by the three. By no means.
How many have they shot?
3.
There you go.
Dover is 10 for 25 from the field, 40% so far. 2 for 12 from behind the arc, and 80% from the free throw line at 4 for 5. Paden, 9 out of 27 from the fields, 33% there. 0 for 3 from behind the arc, and 3 for 7 from the free throw line. Only 43% from the stripe. 16 turnovers for Dover, 14 for Paden.
Pretty even there then.
That's pretty even. Paden's out-rebounding Dover 18-12. Scoring, first for the Longhorns, Caitlin Harveston leads them with 14. Carly Harveston, 6. Ashley Gomez, Cameron McNulty, and Joy Caldwell all with 2. And then for Paden, Kerrigan Vass has 8 so far. Cheyenne Gunn, 6. Lucy Cannon, 3. And then Aaliyah Holiday and Morgan Fight both with 2 for them. So it's pretty even.
Yep.
You know, both quarters were pretty even. Now at the start of the second, looked like Paden might run away with it.
I thought they were going to be able to lead
then,
there. It looked like it.
I think the game changed whenever they brought Caitlin Harveston back in and Joy Caldwell.
And Caldwell, that's what I was going to say.
And
exactly.
Caldwell missed most of the first half because she got 2 fouls early, and then she comes back late in the second, and all of a sudden Dover leads by 5.
Yeah,
so
she does so much on the defensive end.
Sort of changed the game. Now, you know, we said there at the start that they weren't calling very many fouls, and what that kind of turned into is they started playing more physical, and the players basically forced the referees to call more fouls, and it was going both ways. And while we're on that topic, Dover had 8 fouls, Paden 7. So not near as many as we had in the boys' game, but still, you know, at least it's even, I guess.
Right.
At least one team doesn't have 10, the other one has 2.
That's true.
So
yeah,
I look forward to the second half. I think this one will come down to the wire.
I think you're right. Good report, Blake. Thank you very much. Your halftime score once again, Dover Lady Longhorns lead at 26-21. In case you weren't around earlier today, the Dover Longhorn boys team today beat Oaks Mission 83-63. So the Longhorns will play tomorrow at Coyle at 3 p.m. or thereabouts tomorrow afternoon. All right, we're going to take a 4-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have second half action. You're listening to Dover Longhorn Basketball Network.
Our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Diesel Horst, and we are here to help.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Team up with Pioneer iVideo and start streaming the most popular TV shows and movies from your favorite devices today. Download the iVideo app and start watching anywhere in your home using Pioneer Internet. Each package includes free high-definition and cloud DVR features like video on demand, Restart TV, and Replay TV, just in case you forget to record a program. Visit gopioneer.com for more details and compatible devices. Some restrictions apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Dieselhorst, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand.
Welcome back to Dover. Blake's got some updates on some other scores and the other regionals. Let him give those to you.
Over in Coyle right now, we have Coyle and Lomega. Lomega, of course, on the girls' side is the #1 team in Class B, and they are up 48-17 on Coyle at half. So, looking like the winner of this one will play Lomega on Monday.
Yep. All right, it'll be Dover's basketball. Inbounding, going right to left. That's Buck with it. Gets it to Caldwell. Guns comes out on her. Dribbles around her. Her shot's blocked by Voss. And Gunn comes away with it. Quickly up the court. Harveston almost swiped it. Over to Tina Nutt. To Guns. They drop it down low to Kerrigan. Voss. Turnaround shot is good. That's 10 for Voss. And it's a three-point contest, 26-23. Quickly into the front court. Ball lost to Harveston. It's picked up by Buck and knocked away by Paden. And inbounding will be Carly Harveston. Buck back in the corner, Harveston. Carly's three-pointer, no good. Guns there with a backside rebound. Holiday down low to Voss. Little 12-footer along the baseline, no good. She's a lot better shooter right in front of the basket, Blake. They can force her out on the baseline if where you want her to be. If you're Dover. Caldwell dribbles in, bumps it off the glass for two. That's Joy's second basket. You got a quick first step. She can get around you pretty easy. And it's a 5-point lead for the Lady Longhorns. Guns quickly into the front court, over to Holiday. Dump it down low to Voss, right in front of the basket. Gathers. Shot no good this time. Harveston and her battling for it. And it's a jump ball, and it will stay with Paden. That time Voss kind of went to her bread and butter right in front of the rim. You know, if I was 6 foot tall, that's where I try to get every time.
Well, you know, it's a lot easier in front of the rim. You have a backboard to work
There
with.
you go. Tina Nutt's free throw line jumper's good. That's Timber Nutt. That's her first basket. Caldwell on the other end. Fumbled the pass out of bounds. She was looking to try to either pass it or make a quick move and took her eye off of it and went out of bounds.
Yeah, you see that a lot with wide receivers. They get ready to go and they forget they have to catch the ball first.
Yep, that's the first step. Timber Nutt dribbles along the sideline. They say it went off of Caitlin. It'll stay with Paden. Inbound to Guns. Caldwell on her. Jumping down low to Voss. Maneuvers right in front of the basket and lays it in. That's 12 for Voss. And it's a 1-point ball game. Every time it looks like one team's going to build a lead, the other answers back. 6 minutes to play here in the third period. Out front, McNulty and Buck. Now in the corner to Harveston. Down low to Caldwell. To McNulty, right of the lane. Little underhand shot's no good. Rebound by Lucy Cannon. Gets a screen from Guns, and she brings it into the front court. Guarded closely by Caitlin Harveston. They lob it into Voss, try to poke it away. She catches, 8-footer. No good off the back iron. That had her pushed out a little bit farther that time. That helped Dover. And there's a travel on Riley Buck as she had a pretty good head of steam out. And couldn't get stopped in time. Catherine Ullman's going to replace Timber Nutt for Paden. Pass up ahead is knocked out of bounds by Carly. Best defense you can give on Voss is not let her get the ball, Blake, and that's what they're trying to do, is not let her have it. Pretty tall order. Pardon the pun there. Now she has it, dribble in the lane, but it's taken away by Buck. Now that's kind of what you want her to do. If you can get her to dribble, got a good chance of taking it away from her. Left side they go to Caldwell, and she's going to be fouled by Kerrigan Voss, who swatted at it from behind. And that may be that 4 on her, perhaps?
Yes, it is.
That's 4 on Kerrigan Voss, who's leading scorer for the Lady Pirates with 12 points. Basically their go-to offensive player. And Joy Caldwell at the line. Free throw is good. Checking in Timber Nutt. And she's going to replace Kerrigan Voss. And Kerrigan will take a seat with those 4 personal fouls. So we'll mark this down. 5 minutes to go in the third period when Voss checks out. We'll see what kind of offensive output they can have now. Caldwell's free throw no good. Now we'll see what Paden tries to do without their leading scorer. Timber Nutt dribbles to her right. Trying to get it down to Guns. Backing in against Caldwell. Turnaround shot is no good. And they're going to have a foul on Holiday, I think, as she went over the back. Or not. Oh, my goodness. Woo. Oh, wow. That fooled me. They're going to call that one on Cameron.
I don't even know if she was in the area.
Cameron McNulty is wondering, what did I do? Looked like they went over my back, tried to tap it away. And we're going to have a timeout taken by the Dover Lady Longhorns. I think he wants to question perhaps that last call. I'd want to do the same. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Why don't we just keep it right here? He's asking the same question we are, Blake.
I don't even know if she was in the area of that one.
Well, I think she was the one that kind of had her boxed out, but it looked like a perfectly good box out to me, and looked like Holiday just reached over the back. But that's not how they saw it. I know they've got a lot to look at out there. I don't really want to criticize them too much. It's easy from here. Dover on top, 29-27. 4:44 to play third period. ball will be inbounded by Paden. Lucy Cannon. Caldwell doing a great job denying Guns the ball, and that's who they tried to throw it to, and it went out of bounds. Good defense that time by Joy Caldwell. She's just a freshman. Good defender for the Lady Longhorns. And now Dover trying to build on a 2-point lead. Lob pass underneath Buck. There's Caitlin Harveston cutting to the basket. Her shot's no good, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Guns, I think. No, it's going to be on number 23. And this will be on Joy Caldwell, her third personal. Makes the Paden fans happy, Blake. Lucy Cannon now into the front court. Buck on her. Lobs it ahead to Ullman, over to Guns. I tell you, Dover, they're poking at it all the time. Left-handed shot by Lucy Cannon is good. And we're tied at 29. Tied. What's that?
Now all of a sudden we're tied.
Yeah. 29 all. Dover had a 5-point lead at the half. Caldwell with it. They haven't had any open shots lately. The travel called on Carly, but, you know, during the first half they kind of had some open looks occasionally, but here, boy, in the third quarter, it's been pretty tough sledding offensively for Dover, as they've only managed 3 points here halfway through the period. Underneath the Guns. Missed the first shot, got her own rebound, but then she's fouled. Boy, we've seen that a lot today. They rush the first one, and it usually comes right back to them. Foul is on Carly. It's her second personal. And checking in is Carly McNulty. We've got a Carly McNulty and a Carly Harveston. Boy, the Lady Dovers. And I keep wanting to call them the Lady Dovers. I don't know why. Lady Drovers. Lady Longhorns. Paden with the basketball. Good play there by Caitlin.
Well, it's kind of like USAO, I guess.
That's exactly. When I see Dover down there, I just put an R in there and I call them Drovers, I guess. But this is the Chisholm Trail, right?
That's correct.
That's what they used to call those cattle drivers, Drovers, I think. Pass up ahead to Ullman. Her shot's blocked by Riley Buck, but they say Riley got her with a body. And that's her second personal. And at the line shooting two will be Catherine Ullman. First trip to the line. She's yet to score. Chance to put Paden back on top. And she does. Playing for the right to play in the regional finals against the number one team, Lomega. Neighbor just down the road a few miles from Dover. Second free throw, no good. All the way down, Carly, layup good. Carly Harveston.
Well, they didn't have the lead for very long, did they?
She said, I'm not going to have that. 7, 8 points for Carly. The Guns. And there's a wrestling match for it. They're going to call a travel on Paden. And it will be turned over to the Lady Longhorns with 3:06 to play. Third period. Every possession getting to be so important down the stretch here. Carly handling it, left wing. Gets it to Caitlin.
Not a jugger pivot for there.
I think so. Over to Buck, right side. To McNulty. Hard to find an opening against this defense. Carly McNulty dribbling out front. Guns takes it away from her, and then she's going to be fouled. Foul's going to be charged to Carly McNulty. That's her third personal. And the 15 foul on Dover. Up ahead to Lucy Cannon. Over to Nutt. That's Timber with it. Holding. Tell you what, Lady Longhorns, they pressure you all they can. Guns right of the lane. Her shot's no good, but they say Caitlin got her on the forearm. And that's the 16th foul on Dover. The third on Caitlin.
I might have spoke too soon at halftime, Dawn.
Yeah, foul's kind of one-sided here so far. I would anticipate they will even up before too long. Cheyenne Guns shooting 2. She's 2 out of 3 from the line, and that one's no good. 6 points so far for Guns. Checking in is Ureli Abeso for Dover. Missed them both. Carly with a rebound. Up ahead to Buck.
Well, if she'd look up, they had 2 people wide open on the backside.
Abeso now out to Carly. To McNulty. Ball tapped away. And it's picked up by Holiday. And there's going to be a travel. As Holiday kind of lost her composure there. Thought should have been a foul call. And she kind of just started walking away like it should have been a foul call. And that's a travel. And it's a 30-second timeout. Let's take a break. We'll be back after this short time.
What you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples, Nix, and Dieselhorst, and we are here to help.
.207 to play in the third. Dover's basketball, the 1-point lead. Carly set the inbound. Out front to McNulty. In the corner. 3-pointer on the way. No good. Off the heel of the basket, and it's tipped out of bounds. Holiday tapped it last, and it'll stay with Dover. And checking in will be Morgan Fight for Holiday. Fight come in earlier in the first half and scored a basket right off the bat. She hadn't played a lot since then. Pass is intercepted by Ullman. Up ahead to Guns. And her layup's good. Cheyenne Guns puts Paden back on top, 32-31. Turnovers will kill you, Blake. Bounce past Obeso, and it's tapped out of bounds by Guns, who didn't acted like she didn't touch it. But it'll stay with Dover. 1:45 to play the third. Having trouble, they finally get it in. And it's taken away by Kimber Nutt. All the way down, the layup is good. Kimber Nutt with her 4th point, and it's a 3-point lead for Paden.
Back and forth.
Those 2 turnovers in a row by Dover. Cost them 4 points. There's Gomez, left of the lane. Her shot's rejected by Lucy Cannon. But he went out of bounds. It'll be Dover's basketball. In the corner to Gomez. Seems like Paden's defensive intensity has really ratcheted up a notch. And the ball hit the baseline. There's 3 turnovers in a row, Blake, for Dover. And now Paden trying to get it inbounded. There's Lucy Cannon, 6-footer, bringing it up the floor in the corner to Ullman. Lucy Nutt, 3-pointer on the way, good. Timber Nutt, I should say. That's 7 for Timber. That's a big one. It's a 6-point margin now for Paden. Wasn't long ago they trailed by 6. Ball intercepted. Take it out of the air by Cannon. Quickly down the floor. Goes by Buck, and she's bumped and fouled. No shot. And Buck saved an easy 2 there, it looked like. Oh, they're going to call an offensive foul. Oh, my goodness. They're going to say it's on number. They're going to say it's on number 3. I think she was screening. They said she made the motion of reaching her arm around the defender. And it wasn't on the ball, girl with the ball. It was away from the ball, and that'll be the third foul. Timber. Both officials agreed on that one, I think. I didn't see it, but anyway, they saw it. Caldwell loses her footing, and she's going to be bumped and fouled by Lucy Cannon. No, check that. Morgan Fight. That's her first personal. And over to inbound. Long pass out front to McNulty. Along the baseline, a little 12-footer. Hit the goal standard, and it hit the pipe above the backboard. And it will be turned over to Paden. 36 seconds. Paden with the ball and a 6-point lead. Guns with it. To Fight. Left side, Tim Burnett, who's really played well for Paden here in the second half. Both ends of the floor. 22 seconds. There's a cutting Lucy Cannon. Layup good. Lucy Cannon with 7. She's starting to catch fire. It's an 8-point lead for Paden. Farley dribbles in the paint, and she's going to be one guy calls a jump, and I believe they do. Looks like she might have had her elbow there, but there was a jump ball, 39-31. It'll stay with Dover. Farley to inbound to Buck. To Caldwell at the free throw lines. Covered up there by Guns. Three-pointer on the way by McNulty. Hit the top of the backboard, and Ullman gets the rebound with 1 second, and that will do it. After 3 periods of play, the Paden Lady Pirates have stormed back to lead it 39-31. You're listening to Dover Longhorn Basketball Network.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
18-5. Welcome back. Start the fourth quarter. Blake, you got some shooting numbers for us after 3?
Well, Paden's improved. They're 17 for 41. They're shooting 42% from the field now. They hit a 3 there in the third quarter. Dover is 34% from the field, 12 out of 35. And 2 for 15 from 3.
Paden outscored them 18-5 in that period, taking an 8-point lead. Paden with a basketball. There's Cannon, left-handed shot, no good. Rebound McNulty. Dover dodged the missile there. There's a little 14-footer by Carly. She drains it. That's 10 for Carly, and it's a 6-point ball game. Guns into the front court, gets a screen. Caldwell on her. Guns dribbling out front. Close to a 5 count, but I don't see anybody. That's Tim Burnett dribbling out of Holiday. Longest possession we've had probably tonight. There's cutting to the basket is Lucy Cannon. That's 9 for Cannon, and it's back to an 8-point lead. She's pretty hard to stop, Blake.
Yes, she is.
Here lately. Farley right side to Buck. Right wing 3 on the way, no good. Gunn there with a rebound, and she's pulled to the floor by Caldwell. And that should be about 4, I think, on Joy.
Right.
Lady Longhorns don't really want her to foul out. She really makes things happen. Ullman is going to replace Morgan Fight. And at the other end, Cheyenne Guns will shoot the 1 in the bonus. As that's the 7th team foul on Dover. And Guns free throw is good. 4 out of 6 from the line so far. And this will be a chance to give them a 10-point lead. And Cheyenne's free throw is a little hard off the back iron. McNulty into Caldwell, and she's tripped and falls, but going to call a foul on Lucy Cannon. Always kind of a tough call, Blake.
That's right.
Somebody trips over their foot and they call a blocking foul. Third foul on Cannon. There's a three-pointer from the baseline, no good. McNulty taps it away, and they're going to have a tie-up, and it will stay with Dover on the alternating possession. Farley set to inbound. Bobs it into Caldwell. Guns pokes it away. Kind of came out of nowhere. And now Cannon into the front court. Holiday, baseline, their left wing three won't go. And I think it went off of Caldwell's head, but it's saved by... That's a break there as Paden dribbled it out of bounds. Looked like they were going to get the turnover. And it'll be Dover's basketball with 6:14 to play. Trying to cut away at a 9-point lead. They played in this 2-3 zone throughout. There's McNulty just inside the three-point arc. Her baseline tray, the baseline jumper won't go. And Ullman with the rebound. Over to Tim Burnett. A Holiday. You would think that Paden might want to work on the clock a little bit here, Blake, but they've not shown any tendencies to do that. I know there's a lot of time left. Guns going around Caldwell, bumps it off the glass and a foul. Boy, that's a tough one there. Cheyenne Guns got a half a step on Caldwell, and I think that's going to be Joy's fifth, and it is. As the freshman will foul out. She played a good ball game. She's going to be replaced by Ashley Gomez. And it's an 11-point lead for the Lady Pirates. And Cheyenne Guns been at the free throw line a lot today. She makes that three-point play. Biggest lead of the game, about 12 now, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Brett Pitts of the Longhorns, and we'll do the same. It'll be a 30-second break. We're back after this short.
Allegiant Marketing Group produces inbound lead generation for our clients through integrated traditional and digital campaigns. We continuously develop new strategies, tactics, and productive efficiencies so you can reach your target market and get a measurable return on investment. This fast-paced world demands for your products and services to be presented at the moment your buyers need them. Targeted and innovative marketing creates your success. Call AMG today, your marketing partner.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst.
5:36 to play in the contest. It's time to go now if you're a Dover Longhorn fan. Dover inbounds. That's McNulty. Need a basket in the worst way right here. Harvesting way out front. Over to Buck. Right side. To McNulty. Her pass is knocked away by Ullman and out of bounds. I tell you, the guards, Blake, they put a lot of pressure on the passing lanes out front. They've got such a height advantage underneath the basket that they kind of force you to go out front. And they're pretty good at cutting off those lanes. Guns jumps in there and intercepts the pass. Ullman into the front court. Looks like she's going to take it all the way to the rim, and it looked like it might have went off her leg, but they'll say it'll stay with Paden. And checking back in for Dover will be Ureli Abeso, replacing Riley Buck. Lob it into Guns. To Tim Burnett. The Guns in the paint. And her shot's no good, but she's fouled. We've seen this show a few times today.
Yes, we have.
Foul is on number 14, Carly McNulty. That's her fourth, and that's the 9th team foul. And the Lady Longhorns. Guns taking a moment to catch her breath. She played pretty hard today. And first free throw is good. How many has she got today, bud?
Oh, I'm sure it's over. Almost 20, probably.
Okay.
I can tell you after she shoots this.
I've got her for 14 now to count them. Make it 15, I think. 14-point lead now.
I have her for 14.
14, all right. Must be close to right then.
Yep. 14 and a half.
Yeah. Right side is Carly. Along the baseline, Guns cuts her off. Try to get it over to Gomez, and it's tapped out of bounds by Lucy Cannon. Something on the floor. Now we're set to go. Carly inbounds to a Beso. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Tapped around. Carly with the rebound, and she's going to be fouled. Going up for the shot. Foul is on Cheyenne Guns. It'll be just her first personal. How about that? She's been involved in a lot of action today, and that's her first personal foul. Free throw good by Carly. She's 2 out of 3 at the line so far. That's 11 for Carly. They need them all right here. Made them both. Full court press. Need to call some turnovers here. And we're going to have a foul. Going to be 2 free throws now from here on in. That's a double bonus. As Caitlin fouled her. That's her 4th personal. And Cheyenne Guns shooting 2. First one no good. That's exactly what Dover's hoping for right there.
That's right.
Miss the free throws. Go down and make a basket. Draw single digits if you can. Put a little pressure on them. 1 out of 2. And checking in. Oh, hang on, a full timeout. We'll be back after this 1-minute break.
Works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Team up with Pioneer iVideo and start streaming the most popular TV shows and movies from your favorite devices today. Download the iVideo app and start watching anywhere in your home using Pioneer Internet.
48-35 our score. Paden on top. 4 minutes and 29 seconds to play. It's go time here for Dover. McNulty trying to get the ball over to Harveston. They're playing a boxing one on her. There's a three-pointer, won't go. Harveston gets the rebound over to Gomez, and she's going to be fouled. Paden has gone to playing a zone defense with 4 of them, and then they got a chaser on Caitlin Harveston, trying to deny her the ball. Leading scorer for Dover. In the corner, three-pointer on the way by McNulty, won't go. And there's Voss, who checked back in with those 4 fouls. You know, she was leading scorer for a long time for her. She went out with 5 minutes to go in the 3rd period. And since then, Paden's ran off taking a pretty good lead. Voss along the baseline. Her shot won't go. Good rebound by Gomez. Another opportunity here for Dover. Carly in the corner to McNulty. Guns takes away the McNulty, kind of lost the dribble, and he went right to Guns.
Now the coach is saying run some clock.
So that's a pretty good idea. Immediately they throw it to the post. Over to Guns. And it's going to be an offensive foul on Cheyenne Guns. Is that your definition of running clock right there, Blake?
No, it's not. By no means is that my definition. That looks more like 2-minute drill.
Look like they're playing like they're behind.
No huddle. Spike the ball. Yeah.
That's a second foul on Guns. And now Dover with another opportunity. Down low, poked away by Guns. And Harveston can't track it down. It goes out of bounds. So it'll turn back over to Paden. They've given them some opportunities, but Dover's having a hard time cashing in. There's Voss. Holding it high over her head. To Holiday. See if they try to burn a little clock this time. There's a travel. Yeah, she did. She looks kind of bewildered, but she's certainly one of those plays that you do whenever you're practicing and not really paying attention to what you're doing, but she did shuffle her feet. So this is about the fourth opportunity now. Dover's had a chance to cut into the lead. Farley. Finally get it down low to Caitlin, but Guns comes over and blocks it. Loose on the floor. Holiday picks it up. Lucy Cannon stumbles and falls, and that's a travel. Just when it looks like they're going to get it into the opening, stumbled. There's a drive by Carly. She bumps into Guns. And the foul is going to be charged to Cheyenne Guns, who's picked up 3 fouls here in the last couple of minutes. And at the line shooting 2, Carly Harveston. 4 out of 5 at the line so far for Carly. 13 points. And she made them both. Timeout, Dover. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Each package includes free high-definition and cloud DVR features like video on demand, Restart TV, and Replay TV, just in case you forget to record a program. Visit GoPioneer.com for more details and compatible devices. Some restrictions apply.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people.
48-37 our score. They've cut the lead from 14 down to 11, Blake. They're headed in the right direction.
They are.
But there's not a lot of time left. 2:39 to play. And it's Paden's basketball. Need a quick turnover if you're Dover. They've had several of them here lately, but haven't been able to cash in on hardly any of them. There's a steal by Gomez all the way down. A layup is no good. Harveston with a rebound. Putback is no good. Farley Harveston shot is blocked by Cannon. Wrestling her for the ball, and wow. Boy, that's a tough one for Dover.
Man.
3-point blankers. Couldn't get any of them to fall, and that would have cut the lead into single digits. And we'll walk to the other end, and Lucy Cannon be shooting 2. Foul was charged to Carly Harveston. That's her 3rd. Cannon's 1 out of 3 at the line so far tonight. And she drains it. That gives her 10 points. And it's back to a 12-point margin for Paden. And she made them both. Clutch free throws there for Paden. And it's back to a 13-point lead. Farley out front with it. Over to McNulty. To Gomez, and they call it for travel. Paden just puts a lot of pressure on you, Blake, and they're kind of in a hurry. Buck replaces Gomez. 2:04 to play. There's Cannon. Lobs it into the front court to Timbernut. There's a near steal, but it goes right to Voss. Over to Guns. She fumbles a pass, gathers it back, and lays it in for 2. Cheyenne Guns, 15-point lead now. Going to be pretty hard to overcome that, and it's Holiday poked it away. I'm not really sure why you would, try to do that with this stretch here. The worst thing you can do is stop the clock. It's going to be 1-1. First foul on Holiday. And at the line will be Carly Harveston, shooting 1 in the bonus. She's made 4 in a row. And that makes it, she's made 6 out of 7. And she'll have 1 more. Rattled out. Guns with the rebound, and it's going to be a jump ball. And it will go over to Paden on the alternating possession. And it's going to be a foul on Caitlin Harveston. Pretty well desperation time now, Blake. You've just got to try to gamble and go for all the steals you can. That will be Caitlin's 5th personal. And she goes over and gives the referee's knuckles. Good sportsmanship there by Caitlin. And she's going to be replaced by Hadley Bryan, freshman. And shooting 2 will be Lucy Cannon, who made 2 in a row a moment ago. And that's 12 for Cannon. I think the height advantage eventually paid off for Paden, you know. They just, it was such a struggle for Dover to get any shots in the paint. And their height has really been imposing. They've got 3 girls that, if they're not 6 foot, they're not far from it. And
I'd have to look up to them.
Yeah, they're. And you know that kind of wears on you after a while. And their guards are really active. They get out and get into passing lanes and play real aggressive out front. They've caused a bunch of turnovers. There's a 3-pointer by Carly, won't go. McNulty tracks it down. Left wing 3's no good, and Guns there with a rebound. And she's going to be bumped and fouled with 1:05 to play. Foul is going to be charged to Camry McNulty. That's her 2nd. And Cheyenne Guns will make the track down to the free throw line. She's a tired young lady. She's played hard today. And her first free throw is good. About half of her points come from the free throw line, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. 2, 4, 6. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 field goals and 7 free throws. Minute to play. Guns pokes it away. Holiday up ahead to Nutt. Back to Guns. Underneath the basket. 3 points. 57-38. Probably about the time you might as well quit fouling. There's a three-pointer. No good by McNulty, and there's going to be a jump ball. And substitutions now in for Paden as they will take out their starting lineup, and they get a nice ovation from the Paden crowd who's traveled over here. Emily Case, junior, in. Sophomore number 10, Summer Wallace. Catherine Ullman in. 12 is Anna Hunt. Three-pointer no good. Rebound by Emily Case. Also Summer Wallace. That's her shooting, no good. And Emily Case's putback is blocked with 22 seconds to play. And number 23 also is in, Maylee Voss, freshman. Final possession here for the Dover Lady Longhorns. Bounce pass in to Carly, and it's going to be a jump ball. 12 seconds to play. And let's see if Paden will just dribble it out. Into the front court is Voss. In the corner, no, they're going to step into a long two-pointer. It's no good. Tapped around, 2 seconds. And that will do it. Your final score, Paden, Lady Pirates, 57. Dover, Lady Longhorns, 38. Well, congratulations, Coach Curtis Lee and the Lady Pirates, as they will advance into the winners bracket finals to be played Monday evening at Coyle against the Lomega Raiderettes. We'll turn it over to Blake Perryman for the post-game report.
Dover finishes this game 13 for 50 from the field, 26%, 2 for 24 from 3.
2 for 24.
That's a lot of threes, Don. 10 out of 13 free throws, 34 turnovers. Dover's individuals scoring-wise, Caitlin Harveston had 14 for them, Joy Caldwell 5, Carly Harveston 15, Cameron McNulty 2, and Ashley Gomez 2. Paden was 21 for 49 from the field, 43%, 1 for 5 from 3, and 14 out of 24 at the free throw line, 25 turnovers for them. Their individual scoring-wise, Cheyenne Guns finishes with 20 points on the night, Kerrigan Vass 12, Lucy Cannon 11, Timber Nut 9, Morgan Fight and Aaliyah Holiday both with 2, and Catherine Ullman had 1 for them. Look forward to this boys game here.
Me too. Thanks a lot, Blake, for your report. Appreciate that very much. Once again, your final score, Dover goes down tonight to the Paden Lady Pirates, 57-38. Thanks for joining us, folks. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. And we're going to sign off for now, and appreciate everybody tuning in today. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Good night, everybody.